What started as an attempt to make a game engine has now grown into my dream game, Skyfield's Goober Gardens. A world of floating islands, slimy creatures and features I never imagined I'd build. In this video, I want to take you through my journey, how this world came to life and how each system helped me shape the game into what it is today. So let's start with my obsession with individuality. I thought, what's a creature without a bit of personality, right? The procedural face generator was built to solve this issue. It's a system that randomly positions facial features such as the eyes and the mouth in different ways, and this tweak completely changed each Goober's vibe. Suddenly, the Goobers had an attitude. Some looked goofy, some looked angry, and some looked downright funny. And that's when I realised each Goober finally felt alive. Each face gave them character. Each Goober had its own mood and its own little story to tell. I always wanted lots of creatures in Skyfields, and it was something I always loved in games like Pokemon. I thought about how to make these square creatures I call Goobers different from each other. I couldn't just make lots of the same Goobers, right? So I built a Goober Dex editor, a colour-based genetic system that defines each Goober's looks, stats and behaviour. The best way to visualise it is that each Goober is made up of layers, and when you combine those layers, you get the complete Goober. Imagine pixel DNA. Every colour, every pattern, every stat combination represents a Goober's identity. Cool, right? I felt that this system enables me to adjust the whole Goober Dex with just a few clicks. When I first started building Skyfields, I kept imagining what it would be like to be in a world made of floating islands. I wanted it to feel vast, like how I felt when I first stepped foot in the world of Minecraft. I wanted each layer of the sky to tell its own story. The lower islands, I imagined, would be fiery and dangerous, filled with volcanic goobers and strange fruits that thrive in heat. While on the higher islands, I imagined it would be bright and cold, where everything feels slippery and unpredictable. As I planned through the idea of biomes, each one became its own little experiment. Not just visually, but I wanted each one to change the gameplay. That's the kind of world I imagined, one that felt distinct no matter where you land. And then came the chaos. For the longest time, Skyfields had a typical turn-based battle system, but something about it just felt off. Every time I playtested the game, I felt that there was something missing. So I made a little tweak, which completely changed the battling system. I already had a physics system built into the game, and then I thought, why not utilise this into my battling system? I felt that each basic attack Goobers did was just not enough. And to solve this, I decided to put a flinging mechanic, which enabled the player to drag, aim and launch the Goobers straight into enemies in battle. You can even knock enemies off the island for a win, though it comes with a cost. You lose out on XP and item drops. It's fast, it's chaotic, and most importantly, it's fun. Every battle feels unpredictable, blend of strategy, physics and absolute Goober mayhem. Now, having played games like RuneScape in the past, I always knew that no world felt complete without an economy, and that's where the travelling merchant came in. This merchant ship drifts between islands, selling Goobers, fruits, seeds and rare items. With so many items I had planned to include in the shop, I had to design a full shop system with its own categories in order to organise items. I wanted to make the shop feel like an event each time we called it over, a sense of excitement every time it comes to visit. My aim for the travelling merchant was to provide the player with their needs whilst offering a sense of unpredictability with each visit. From floating islands to expressive Goobers and physics-fueled chaos, Skyfield's Goober Gardens has grown from a small passion project, an attempt to make a game engine, into something much bigger. But the truth is, it's still growing. Every new feature, every Goober, Every update brings me one step closer to my dream game, and maybe your dream game too. Demo's live right now on Steam and itch.io, so go check it out. Come play and help me shape the world of Skyfall's Goober Gardens.